Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang kembali ke channel saya, Ruki Saham Gakuen. Saya Mr. Ruki Saham. So guys, minggu ni saya terjumpa satu kes yang agak menarik lah. Okay. Asalnya saya kebetulan lah tertengok satu saham tu, AT Systemization. So bila saya tengok saham tu 5 sen, saya teringat kembalilah ketika tahun lepas semasa glove tengah betul-betul rancak, banyaklah company yang cuba masuk into glove. So saya dah cakap awal-awal that please be careful because it's not an easy punya sektor lah. And kita pun dah tahu yang conquer glove sector ni, harta lega, third glove, Supermax. Okay, ni basically the three big giants lah yang control, satu lagi kosan, yang control, empat giant yang control the market of glove. So saya dah cakap that when the demand tu memang ada, but when everybody is trying to get into the business, of course akan berlaku kejatuhan harga daripada segi faktor harga glove to itself, the ASP, average selling price, of course akan turun. Okay, seperti mana kita tengok macam mask. Okay, dulu mask mahal masa mula-mula COVID-19 keluar. So this mask was very expensive satu. Sekarang mask dah jadi sangat murah. So it's something like that lah basically. Alright, but saya tak nak cerita banyak pasal tu. So somehow saya duk research sikit, terkeluarlah cerita this Asdion ni pula. And bila saya pergi dekat forum, saya dah baca this one forum. So this ada salah satu user lah, saya tak nak post, saya tak nak tunjukkan the actual tu because nanti terkeluar nama dia apa semua. But dia marah lah dengan what is happening. Okay, kalau you tahu, kalau you tengok graf yang saya tunjuk dekat you sekarang, Asdion ni drop daripada 60 sen sekarang 20 sen je. So today punya cerita ialah apa yang sebenarnya berlaku. Okay, that's how ni lah, as a fundamental punya person, okay, yang cuba untuk memahami cerita apa yang sedang berlaku. So kita try relate here a bit and there. So saya ada buat research sikit, but just to clarify, saya memang tak follow AT Systemization, saya tak follow Asdion. Okay, dua-dua company ni memang bukan saya punya interest, and saya memang tak ada saham dalam tu. Saya tak disclosure awal-awal, saya tiada saham dalam Asdion, saya tiada saham dalam AT, dan saya memang tak minat pun saham-saham ni. Okay, it's just that bila saya duk korek, the more saya korek, the more the cerita tu jadi interesting. So I just want to tell the story from my perspective. Okay, so before we start, as usual, saya nak letak disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Saya tidak memberi advice, saya tidak memberi cadangan, saya tidak bagi buy call atau sell call. Okay, pihak RSG tidak akan bertanggungjawab atas your investment decision. Okay, you must be responsible on your own money. Okay, so let's go into the video. Asalnya saya nak tengok dia daripada perspektif AT dulu, tapi bila saya cuba untuk look into how I can tell the story, okay, dia lagi menarik kalau kita tengok daripada segi Asdion dahulu. Okay, kalau you tengok saham Asdion ni, okay, saham Asdion ni basically, syarikat Asdion ni is involved in the logistics business, dia involved dalam internet communication business, and then dia involved with some commodity trading kalau tak salah saya, and also some part of construction punya work sikit. Alright, so kalau you tengok Asdion ni basically flat je lah. Okay, flat from the 2020 punya ni, but suddenly there is a spike sangat-sangat tinggi. Okay, spike yang sangat tinggi daripada January, you boleh tengok 19 sen melonjak ke sampai 61 sen by the time they reach February. So usually dalam pelaburan saham apa berlaku ialah bursa akan keluarkan unusual movement activity punya query. Okay, UMA, kita panggil UMA lah short term dia. Okay, so situ satu. And you akan tengok another point here where dia naik mendadak tiba-tiba. Okay, and another one is yang plunging ni. Okay, so kita akan cuba relatekan kejadian-kejadian ni dengan apa yang berlaku. Okay, what actually happened. Alright, so first of all, okay, saya dah collect some of the articles and some also daripada Bursa punya announcement. Saya duk korek sejarah dia. Okay, so kalau you tengok, Bursa actually memang keluarkanlah UMA, of course lah. Okay, kalau kita go through on 18 February, okay, issued an UMA, Bursa issued an UMA to Asdion. Okay, so dia tanyalah, this will draw to the attention to the sharp rise in price and volume of your company shares recently. Okay, so dia tanya apa tau? Dia tanya whether there is any corporate development relating to your group business and affairs that has not been previously announced that may account to the trading activity. Okay, itu satu. Nombor dua, kalau ada, dia kata please include lah the status of the corporate development. Nombor dua, is there any rumours or report concerning the business and affairs of the group? Okay, ada rumours ke atau ada apa-apa ni lah yang menyebabkan saham tu naik macam tu sekali. And nombor tiga, are you aware of any possible explanation to the account of the trading activity? That account to the trading activity, okay, yang menyebabkan benda tu naik. Okay, so ini adalah pertanyaan. Ni standard je. Memang Umar dia akan tanya 3 soalan ni lah. Okay. So, next ialah reply from Asdion. Okay. Reply from Asdion. Okay, kalau you boleh check dekat Bursa website sendiri benda ni. There is no corporate development relating to the group business affair, including those in the stage of negotiation or discussion that has not been previously announced that may account to the trading entity. The group is not aware of any rumours or report concerning the business and affairs of the group that may account to the unusual market activity. Kedua. Tiga, the company is unaware of any possible explanation to account to the unusual trading activity. Okay. However, memang ada satu case litigation, okay, money laundering ke apa benda yang ni you boleh Google. Saya ada jumpa tu benda tu, tapi saya tak nak go into it. Okay. So basically the company of Asdion is saying that there's nothing yang kita tahu. Okay, based on this news saja. And this is announced on the 18 February juga dia reply. Okay. So bagi saya okay, as orang yang dah lama melabur dalam saham ni, whatever news you read, jangan ambil bulat-bulat. Okay, it's always there's a twist to it lah. Okay, saya tak tuduh saya tak cakap, but I'm just talking generally. Okay, whatever, especially kalau you tengok Umar in the past, is always the same answer where they are unaware. Alright, so itu you fikirkan sendiri apa yang saya nak sampaikan. Alright, maksud tersirat di sebalik itu. Okay, why dia naik? Okay, why they naik so much and the company says there's nothing unaware. Itu February Okay, let's jump into what happened dekat March, which is tak sampai lebih kurang sebulan dah. Let's take 1 month. 1 month into March Alright, so kita tutup yang ni. Kita tutup 2 news ni. So in March, rupa-rupanya AT Systemization nak offer untuk beli saham Asdion. Okay, saya kata balik, saya tak tuduh, saya tak kata apa-apa, you sendiri judge. Okay, I tak boleh tuduh because there's no facts or anything, but you sendiri judge. Okay, so about 1 month from the date 18 February, sebulan kemudian, suddenly ada voluntary general takeover offer. So betul lah, sebab statement dia as at 18 February. Okay, you have to understand statement dia as at 18 February, dia kata tak ada apa-apa development. So dia boleh kata yang this thing hanya come in March. Whether you want to believe or you don't want to believe, itu you punya hak. Okay, so you judge sendiri. Saya tak boleh kata that this is what apa macam bukan penipuan, manipulation ke apa, sebab dalam forum tu dia marah betul. Okay, dia mesti rugi banyak lah. Saya tengok dia marah betul that dia kata apa ni Mercury Securities berpakat dengan ni bla 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 bla. Dia marah lah. Okay, sebab tu saya kata whatever news yang you read dalam stock market ni, you tak boleh take bulat-bulat. Alright. So, pada March, shares in Asdion naik sebanyak 15 sen atau 30%. Okay, dia jump again. Okay, dia jump. Sebab ada voluntary general takeover offer pada harga 50 sen offered by AT Systemization. Okay, AT Systemization ni company engineering, right? Okay, and dia acquire satu company tu untuk untuk glove. Okay, dia start into glove manufacturing jugalah. Okay, and then as at 5 PM the pet gains close at 60 cent a piece. Okay, and AT Systemization propose on Thursday citing opportunities. Okay, ini reasoning dia lah. Okay, again, you nak believe, you tak nak believe, itu you kena fikir-fikir sendiri. Okay, ini reasoning yang dia bagi. Okay, initial bla bla apa semua ni. Okay, you boleh baca sendiri ni news ni headline dia, boleh cari, just google kat internet. Okay, so ini dia punya announcement dekat bursa. Okay, the takeover offer. Okay, kami baca, okay, the board of directors wishes to announce that on 11 March receive a notice from of conditional voluntary takeover offer from Mercury Securities. Okay, Mercury Securities ni bukan dia yang offer, dia ambil on behalf. Maknanya dia orang ni principal advisor untuk AT Systemization. Okay, to acquire all ordinary shares of Asdion which are not held by the offerer. Price dia 50 sen. Okay, so pursuant to advisor appoint to comments recommendation. Okay, tak ada apa. Okay, so basically dah official. Okay, dia orang ada niat. Okay, ada niat. Benda ni belum jadi ni ada niat untuk ni. Dia dah hantar satu surat bertulis mengatakan dia orang ada niat untuk take over. Okay, so suddenly 9 Julai hari tu Asdion plunge daripada 60 sen lebih tu jatuh ke 43 sen. Okay, so graph yang ni. Okay, so 9 Julai 9 Julai. So dia suddenly plunge macam ni. Dia jatuh mendadak. Okay, and now of course lah lagi teruk. So apa yang berlaku sebenarnya? Okay, so itu yang kita nak discuss hari ni. Okay, so news ni saya tak boleh baca sebab saya tak subscribe to the Star apa ni. Tapi saya berjaya jumpa lagi satu artikel yang actually just take from the Star lah sebenarnya. Okay, so plunges. Okay, which could be related to the recent takeover offer by ni. So ini by article by this guy lah. Okay, this bukan guy ni, apa nama, posttxnews.com. Okay, you boleh cari. Okay, so it was down 28 cent to 43.5. There were 140 million shares done at prices ranging 41.5 cent to apa ni, prices ranging, kenapa 87.5 Okay, I don't know why this one is 87.5. But at 41 cent, this was the lowest since March 9. Asdion is primarily involved. Okay, this just bagi tahu je business ni apa. Okay, the recent takeover offer at 50 cent 50 cent. Saham tu naik lebih daripada takeover offer. Because before that, it was below. Okay, it was below. Kalau kita tengok balik graph tu, okay, orang dah berduyun beli sebenarnya. Everybody knows lah, in the market, bila maklumat dah bocor ke apa, orang dah start beli daripada sini lagi. Alright, and then dia naik sampai 60 sen. Sampai 80 sen. Patut dia kata 80 sen tadi. Okay, and then dia turun balik, and some people might think lah, news tu kan keluar 11-12 March. So some people might think that 40 sen something, dia nak ambil 50 sen. Okay, asalkan you boleh acquire bawah 40 sen, bawah 50 sen, basically you akan make money lah. Sebab dia nak ambil at 50 cents kan. Alright, so macam ni kan. Okay, this one is 43 sen, so 7 sen. Okay, 44 sen. So a lot of people lah yang assume like that lah. Okay, so saya dig up dekat news, dekat bursa lah, sebab saya nak fahamkan cerita apa yang berlaku sebenarnya. Since I don't follow both companies, okay, so I had to dig some research lah. Okay, so what I found out, okay, kita tengok news ni keluar 28 April. This is dah lepas voluntary general offer tu. Okay, so basically refer to the announcement of 9 February in related. Okay, Asdion ni itself actually dah ada niat untuk propose placement. Okay, sebab dia nak raise capital. Asdion ni ada masalah. Nanti saya akan tunjuk dia punya balance sheet. Okay, dia basically ada masalah untuk bayar hutang dia. Jadi dia nak propose placement. Ini kita cerita 9 Februari before the take over offer daripada AT. Okay, which is on 11-12 March macam tu. Okay, jadi dia dah ada this ni. Okay, so bila dia ada this ni, this proposed placement, maksudnya dia nak raise capital. Okay, so you boleh tengok sejarah dia apa yang dia cerita lah. Okay, on 9 February, on behalf that announced to propose to undertake a proposed placement to third party investor. Okay, ni cerita sebelum AT masuk dalam gambar lagi. To be identified and issue price determined and announced later. So the proposed placement was to be undertaken pursuant to the company shareholder general mandate for the issuance of new shares on the section 75 apa semua ni. Okay, and then 11 March diorang dapat offer daripada AT untuk beli saham-saham yang mereka AT tak own pada harga 50 sen. 12 April Mercury Securities on behalf of the company wrote to the Securities Commission to clarify whether the proposed placement would constitute a frustration of the offer. Okay, saya bukan orang law. Okay, so saya terpaksa Google. Okay, so kalau tak refund saya itu salah, saya minta maaf. So kalau ada orang law dalam this group, so maybe you boleh cerita sikit ke apa benda. So saya did a bit of research also, macam biasa lah, Google lah, cikgu kan. So dia ada kat sini, dia kata apa itu frustration of contract. Frustration is an English contract law doctrine that acts as a device to set aside contracts where an unforeseen event either renders a contractual obligation impossible or radically changes the party's principal purpose for entering the contract. So basically, apa yang saya faham ialah berlaku satu perubahan. Okay, berlaku satu perubahan yang menyebabkan niat asal kontrak tu terganggu. Okay, kenapa dia nak check dengan SC? Sebab first kali 9 Februari tu dia dah nak raise capital. Okay, you kena faham bila dia kata nak raise capital ni, maksudnya akan cairkan lagi dia punya saham. Okay, jumlah saham akan bertambah, menyebabkan kecairan lah pada net asset. Jadi di sini, and then suddenly 11 March dapat pula voluntary takeover offer. Okay, ada company nak datang take over, tapi dia nak datang take over tu mungkin dia tak suka dengan kecairan yang akan berlaku. Jadi sebelum berlaku ni, Asdion ni itself check dulu dengan SC whether ada berlaku frustration. Okay, sebab kalau you tengok dekat sini, in what circumstances with pressure discharge a contract, maknanya boleh membatalkan sesebuah kontrak. Okay, a contract may be discharged by frustration. A contract may be frustrated where there exists a change in the circumstances after the contract was made which is not the fault and either both parties, which renders the contract either impossible or perform or deprive the contract of its commercial purpose. Okay, kalau you tengok kalau you tengok news ni dated 28 April this news dated April, meaning they check dengan pada 12 April dia dah check dengan Securities Commission, and Securities Commission dah reply. Okay, dia mengatakan that the proposed payment we know saya ni okay, the SC had then clarified that the proposed placement would not constitute a frustration. Maknanya dia tidak akan create frustration. So you boleh raise kalau you nak. Okay, ini yang saya faham ini yang saya faham. You can raise. But kalau you baca kat bawah lagi, pursuant thereto on behalf of the board, okay, principal advisor dia announced that the proposed placement will no longer be undertaken. Okay, maksudnya dia orang takkan proceed dengan proposed payment tu, dan dia akan convenekan dekat next EGM. Okay, ini yang saya faham. Okay, so kita recap balik. Basically, pada 11 March, AT nak ambil alih Asdion. Okay, they should be aware, sebab benda tu 9 Februari lagi memang dia orang nak buat that proposed placement. Bukannya benda tu dia nak buat lepas you offer. Dia nak buat sebelum lagi. So patutnya AT aware. Okay, ini yang saya punya understanding. Okay, sebab tu kalau you tengok, sentiasa news tu akan refer balik ke 9 Februari, ke 23 Februari, ke 28 April. Dia akan relate balik ke news-news yang ke belakang. Okay, so saya pun tengok lagi, tiba-tiba on the 17 May pula, the board wishes to announce that by mutual agreement, Mercury Securities, which act on both party untuk AT dan juga untuk Asdion, suddenly is no longer the principal advisor and placement agent for the proposed placement. Okay, Saya tak tahu apa berlaku actually here. Suddenly you change the member, your principal advisor. Okay, this Asdion pergi tukar. Okay, so instead of pakai Mercury Securities, tiba-tiba dia dah tukar ke TA Securities Holding. Kalau kita baca yang statement tadi tu, dia kata dia takkan pursue dah kan, will not be undertaken. Okay, so this is what happened on the 17 May. And now, on the 16 Jun pula, okay, refer to announcement dated 9 February 23, 28, 17 dan 15. Okay, on behalf of the board director of Asdion, okay, ni principal advisor baru, wishes to announce that an additional listing application in relation to the proposed placement has been submitted on 16 June. So suddenly Asdion nak buat pula balik yang placement tu. Okay, so this start from here sebenarnya. Okay, you kena faham, ia start bermula dekat sini. So that's why you can see there's a change of the principal advisor. Okay, saya tak pastilah dari segi detail because saya tak duduk dalam Asdion kan. Saya tak tahu apa yang transpire, but you boleh roughly nampak apa yang berlaku. And then on the 7 Julai, which is last month, okay, so we refer to announcement made on 11 January, 3 February, 9 February, okay, all this, okay. On behalf of the board of directors of Asdion, the executive reason that Bursa had via its letter dated 7 July 2020 approved the following. So they dah approve listing and quotation up to 59 million new shares to be issued arising from the conversion of the ICPS, okay, to the proposed debt settlement. Okay, so saya dah kata dari awal, Asdion ni ada masalah debt. So dia perlu raise capital untuk selesaikan ni, nak bayar ni lah orang yang dihutang kan tu. Okay, so ada bagi tahulah berapa banyak. Okay, listing and quotation of 37 million placement shares to be issued pursuant to the proposed placement. So basically Bursa dah approve benda ni. Okay, memang sebab kalau kita ingat tadi yang kita go back news-news belakang tu, memang dia dah SC dah nyatakan awal-awal tidak ada contradiction. Maknanya you boleh pursue both. Okay, you boleh buat this private place, this proposed placement. At the same time, yang take over offer tu pun boleh jalan juga. Okay, sebab dia orang dah check dah benda tu. And kalau you tengok, saya jumpa yang ni pula, the more latest, which is 15 Julai. So these are the propose, okay, yang dia nak buat dekat next EGM dia ni. Okay, date of meeting 11 Ogos. Okay, dah lebih kurang seminggu dari sekarang. So dia nak propose settlement of debt owing to company sekian, saying credit bla bla apa semua ni, by issuing irredeemable convertible, so ICPS. Okay, ni preference shares. You boleh tengok, kalau you guys tak faham preference shares, you guys boleh tengok saya ada buat video on ICPS for Bio Alpha Holdings. Okay, saya akan put link tu tersebut, so you guys boleh tengok video tu kalau you nak fahamkan apa benda tu ICPS. Okay, so also another settlement. So basically dia nak raise more capital through issuing of ICPS. Maknanya akan berlaku kecairan lah lepas ni. Okay, in the future lah, bukan sekarang. Sebab ICPS you convert later. So akan berlaku kecairan kepada jumlah saham. Okay, more shares, so lower EPS. Okay, and benda ni yang sebenarnya trigger the whole story. Kalau you tengok the latest 29 Julai punya announcement, okay, we refer to 11 March. Okay, 11 March kan yang AT kan nak acquire Asdion. So you tengok, the board directors of Asdion wishes to inform that the company has received a letter from the offerer, which is AT lah, dated 29 July, in accordance to the paragraph 16012 of the rules takeover, merger and compulsory acquisition, that the offerer will make an application. Okay, offerer AT akan apply kepada SC for its consent to withdraw. Okay, inilah punca Asdion tu jatuh gedebuk. Okay, dia dah tak nak beli Asdion pada harga 50% ataupun dia tak nak beli langsung dah kot. Okay, to withdraw the voluntary takeover offer to acquire all ordinary shares of Asdion in the event. Maksudnya benda ni belum berlaku lagi. So sekarang ni benda ni masih tak tahu, is still hanging. In the event that the shareholders of Asdion approve either one. Maksudnya ada dua proposal. Dia nak debt settlement, dia nak bayar settle, ataupun nak propose placement tu. So either one you buat, dia akan withdraw the voluntary takeover offer. So sekarang ni this takeover offer of the 50 sen dah tak ada dalam cerita dah. Okay, sebab tu Asdion tu patah balik ke 20 sen. Okay, so basically apa lesson you boleh belajar dari sini? Okay, apa lesson? Let's try to recoup some lesson, and then last kali finally saya akan go through how you could avoid this situation. Okay, using fundamental. Okay, so nombor satu ialah apabila keluar news ni, janganlah ambil bulat-bulat, especially when a company tells you that there is nothing going on, apa-apa semua, janganlah ambil bulat-bulat. Okay, saya tak tuduh, saya tak apa, tapi dalam bursa, dalam stock market macam tu lah ia berjalan. Okay, dia announce ni, because betul, dia orang play on the legal side. Pada tarikh sekian, memang tak ada apa-apa development. But, kadang-kadang tak sampai 2 minggu, kadang-kadang sampai sebulan lebih kurang, dah tiba-tiba ada something. So, you boleh tahu that kenaikan yang mendadak sebelum-sebelum ni is almost actually related to that lah. Okay, of course cuma tak ada proof lah. Okay, but that's how market kan, orang kata buy on rumor, sell on news. Alright. And then nombor 2 is before you jump into sebab dia nak take over at 50 cent, sekarang ni 40 sen, saya boleh gain some 10 cent. Okay, always consider to look more details into both companies, which saya akan cerita dekat you sekarang. Saya akan tunjuk kat you apa concern saya. Saya tak nak go so much detail lah into the financial. Saya just terus pick apa yang very disturbing to me, and it's enough already untuk avoid. Okay, as a newcomer, katakanlah you ni baru dalam stock market, you dah tengok 2 fakta ni pun dah cukup untuk you memang avoid this situation daripada awal. Okay, ini yang saya nak ajar you guys. Okay, so first let's go into the AT systemization itself. Okay, kalau you tengok dari segi cash flow AT sendiri, okay, cash flow from operation itself is negative for the past 3 quarter. Okay, for the past 3 quarter is negative. And the capex itself is so much. Okay, capital expenditure. Okay, expenditure untuk benda-benda yang besar. Okay, nak beli some property, plant, equipment and stuff apa semua. So, itu saja dah menunjukkan negative free cash flow yang sangat dahsyat. Okay, which is not good lah. Okay, company yang tidak mempunyai healthy free cash flow is problem. Nombor 2, you nampak tak how they have been raising money through debt? 147 million dekat sini, 147 million dekat sini. Not only that, dia issue stock lagi. Raise pula 34 million here, 164 million here. 4 quarter straight duk keluarkan keluarkan saham. Okay, this is tanda-tanda usually how a company, you hairan juga company tak make money sometimes. Okay, but AT ni recently make money saya tak sure whether the contribution from the glove ke apa, but recently dia buat duit. Cuma saya punya concern, main ongoing concern macam biasa, future saya tak tahu harga akan jadi apa. Itu semua macam biasalah. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. But as the current situation, dia untung, but is it sustainable? Itu persoalan yang kita kena tanya diri kita. Is it sustainable or not? Okay, so when your cash flow from operation is problem, and then you keep raising money from debt and as well as stock. So ini isu yang sangat besar bagi saya. Okay, dengan AT itself, you nak buy over the Asdion, so you need to raise money here to pay the Asdion. Okay, bukannya you gonna pay from your free cash flow. Okay, you gonna pay from here, from acquiring more debt. Okay, and dia tak setuju Asdion tu untuk keluarkan private placement untuk settle debt dia orang, sedangkan dia orang sendiri pun raise debt. So, apa pendapat you tentang ni? Okay, maybe you can leave some comments below lah. What do you think of this? Okay, saya tak suka, contohnya, saya tak suka anda raise debt through ni because you are going to cause dilution in the company. But saya sendiri pun raise debt dalam company saya through stocks. So, doesn't seem that funny. Okay, itu satu. Ini pun dah cukup. You tak payah gali dalam-dalam lah. Kalau you nak gali, itu sekati you lah. You boleh check kalau you nak. Okay, untuk Asdion itself, saya tak suka the fact that you boleh tengok this company has problem in their balance sheet. Okay, total current asset 5 juta, yet your total current liabilities is 12 million. So from here alone, you boleh tengok current ratio is lebih kurang less than half. Okay, current ratio kurang dari separuh, kurang daripada 0.5. Untuk setiap RM1 you owe, you have less than 50 cents untuk ni. Okay, kalau saya ambil kalkulator saya kejap, 5.43 million, okay, bahagikan dengan current liability 12.37, it's already 43 sen. Okay, that's why they need the money. Okay, sebab saya tengok mula kat mana dia nak bayar ni. Kalau you tengok tadi kan, yang artikel tu. So, di sini saja saya tengok, okay, dekat current liabilities saya ada 10 million current liabilities yang dia orang nak bayar ni, 10 juta kat sini. Okay, so you can actually guess lah what's happening. Okay, so basically dalam case ni Asdion need money sebab dia nak bayar debt, hutang-hutang dia, while AT pula tak suka the fact that Asdion raise all this ICPS apa semua ni untuk bayar debt, because in the future when if AT takes over Asdion, dia kena face all this ICPS conversion later. Okay, so dia akan cause dilution in the market apa semua. Sorry, dilution for the company. EPS apa semua akan jatuh lah. So you guys nampak you could have avoided this situation if you understand fundamentally both companies. Okay, kalau you dig further tu lagi lah. Macam Asdion ni saya tengok pun lagi kalau you tengok dia punya profit and loss pun, kalau tak silap saya dia tak make money rasanya Asdion ni. Asdion is not making money. Okay, kalau kita tengok under revenue annual net income, so boleh tengok setiap tahun dia rugi. So saya tak tahu bila AT kata dia nampak opportunity dalam logistics, opportunity in Asdion punya ni, I don't know where they see it lah. Okay, but yalah, the details are different than ni, hanya teori okay, saya hanya boleh tengok apa yang tertera kat skrin saya, but what AT sees saya tak tahulah. Okay, but Asdion is not making money pun. Alright, so begitulah cerita dia. Okay, so that's why saya selalu tekankan fundamental is very important in order for you to make the right decision making. Okay, stock market, luck is part of you nak sukses dalam stock market, but to say everything is luck tu tak betul lah. Okay, you need the ability untuk analyse company dari segi fundamental. Okay, at the end of the day, seperti saya selalu kata, saham adalah bisnes, adalah syarikat. Maksudnya benda yang you kena fokus, benda yang you kena research, you kena study adalah the syarikat itself and the industry itself. Bukannya study graph. Okay, graph tu untuk short term players, orang yang nak in, out, nak lari cepat apa semua. Okay, sama ada mereka untung atau tu rugi, saya tak tahu. Okay, but majority of, macam saya kata, sebagai seorang remiser for more than, dah nak masuk 10 tahun ni, saya memang tak tengok lagi trader yang actually make it. Okay, dalam saya punya ni lah. Okay, maybe dekat luar sana tu, of course, dia akan ada 1, 2, 3 trader yang successful. But in my cases, most of traders yang bawah saya memang tak menjadi usually. Okay, it's because they love this kind of thing. Benda yang naik laju, dia nak masuk. Tiba-tiba. Then when things go wrong like this, then mula cut loss. Okay. So saya harap you guys belajar something hari ni from cerita kisah antara AT dan Asdion. Okay, future saya tak tahu because benda tu belum officially terminated apa-apa. It's just dia dah hantar surat yang menyatakan yang if you go through dengan the proposal, we will officially request untuk withdraw our takeover offer. So itulah cerita dia. Alright. So sebelum saya akhiri saya punya video ni, seperti biasa, kalau boleh saya minta hit that subscribe button. Okay, kalau boleh tekan that like untuk kasih algoritma YouTube ni jalan. Kalau rajin komen lah. And saya ada juga satu Facebook page, Ruki Saham Gakuen. So mohon like and follow the page if it is beneficial to you. Okay, until then, see you next time. Saya Mr. Ruki Saham, Raja and out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.